Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. You may have noticed this video was slightly delayed. I do apologise. I was just enjoying the sights at Luton because I didn't just witness a 1-0, a 2-0, but a 3-0 display against our rivals. What a perfect win it was for Luton. Clean sheet as well, which was really important. Performances from players which we haven't seen so far this season. Overall, everything just went our way and we got to witness the real Luton today, and I'm super happy we went back to what we do best, because that is us. I love the idea of trying to be braver on the ball and being able to play that pretty stuff, but in reality, we're not that type of team. We do the ugly things well, and that's what I really love. When I saw that starting 11, I did have a few concerns, I have to admit. I'm going to be honest here. I was concerned a little bit because I thought we needed someone like Nakamba in the midfield. I didn't know how well, Krause and Clark were going to work together in the midfield. But the first, half, the intensity, the pace, winning the battles, winning the ball further up the pitch, it was fantastic to see. We didn't just do it once, we kept doing it at every given opportunity. And our first goal from a set piece, we actually caused Watford plenty of problems from set pieces. And it's something which we've struggled with so far this season. A lot of things which we've struggled with, we actually got right today, which was really good, and you want to get it right, especially against your rivals. But yeah, first goal comes from the set piece. I don't know how it actually happened, because when you're sat in the Kenny and a goal happens from the other end, unless it's clear and obvious, you struggle to figure out how it happened. But it looked like Tom Holmes had a shot and it deflected off Clark and it went in. That's how it looked like from my angle. It may have been completely different when I watch it back. But to get the goal, first goal in the first 15 minutes of the game, you set the tone. Of course, the game could have been slightly different due to the fact that Tom Holmes did one of the worst back passes I've ever seen, and it nearly went in the back of the net. That could have completely changed the game, and I'm really glad luck was probably on our side today, because if that went in, who knows what could have potentially have happened in this game. It could have gone in Watford's favour. It may have maybe angered us a little bit and we would have been very motivated to go on and do something. I don't know what could have happened, but the fact that it didn't, thank God. But apart from two shaky passes, I did think Tom Holmes did actually have a really good performance. Hopefully his injury isn't too bad. I think it's more of a concussion because he had a massive head clash towards the end of the first half. But I thought everything else he did quite well. I thought he worked extremely well with McGuinness. And in this game, we didn't really need to play out from the back. We just needed to go long. Go long to Morris, go long to Elijah, because Watford, the defenders were struggling to cope with it. They were really, because of how aggressive we were, they were just really, they were finding it really difficult, basically. And we just kept on and kept on and kept on doing it. And when Elijah or Morris, gets tired, we have then the opportunity to bring on another player who can do the exact same thing in Brown, who also scored our third goal today. But yeah, playing this sort of style, this way, it benefits us so much because this team plays it extremely well. We don't need to do the passing in the midfield. We can play the pretty stuff when we're in our attacking half. We don't need to do it in the defensive half. And I'm really glad that when we got the ball, we did go long, because it was causing Watford all sorts of problems. Is it always going to cause teams problems? No, it's not. It won't always cause teams problems. But that's when you've got to be adaptable, and that's when you've got to change your ways. You can't always play in the same way every time. You're not Man City. You have to be adaptable. But today we got the tactics spot on, and that goes down to Edwards. And I give Edwards credit. He had to do something today. He couldn't lose the match, and we won it. And he will get a lot of credit for that, and I do think he deserves that. It's been tough. I'm pretty sure he's found it extremely difficult. Of course, I don't think he wants to play this way, but let's be real. The way he wants to play, I think it requires 2 to 3 transfer windows, because you need certain players to do that. I just don't think this current group can do it. But look, put that to one side. The performance, doing the ugly job, which people call it. You know, the fight, the passion, the aggressive side. That I call this the Luton way. It done wonders today. It really did. And the first half was really good. At half time, I thought, right, if we just replicate that first half in the second, we'll walk away with a victory. And literally so quickly after the second half started, we get a corner and we scored directly from a corner. Morris at the back post, for some reason, is free, unmarked. I don't know how he was free and unmarked at the back post, but he nods home. I'm super happy that he's got another goal to his tally. You know, that's I think 3 goals now so far in the Championship for him, which is great. That gives him massive confidence. I was gutted for Elijah when he went clean through on goal. Great pass from Pelly, by the way. It should have been 3-0 at that point, but Elijah, it was a good save, yeah, but he needs a goal. He needs a tap-in. I think that's the only way he's going to score, but he's low in confidence right now. But I still thought he put in a very good performance. In fact, I thought they all put in a very good performance. Even McGuinness, who's been a really slow starter with us so far since signing, I thought they all did. Moses, I thought, was extremely good because he had to do more defending than attacking, and attacking's his strengths. So I thought he done extremely well. I thought Alvey done brilliant when, unfortunately, we had to take 2 of our defenders off. Burke obviously got injured. I mentioned that in my match preview. He was someone who I didn't want to get injured. I even touched wood like that, and he still got a knock. We got him off as quickly as possible because we do have another game on Wednesday against Sunderland. So hopefully it's not too serious. We may have to switch formation against Sunderland if the injuries are. But the second goal, Morris back post, fantastic. The game did change after the 2 centre halves did come off. Luton, we had to be a little bit more cautious. We didn't want to leave ourselves open because if Watford did get a goal back, it goes into the game changes absolutely completely, and they just push on because at the end of the day they've got nothing to lose. If you're 2-1 down at home, away from home, if you concede a third, it doesn't matter because you're pushing for the equaliser essentially. But we defended well. We did the dark arts extremely well. Went down far too easily at times. Win those cheap free kicks. We did that extremely well. Slowed the game down at every given opportunity. And then the third comes from a long goal kick from Kaminsky to Brown. Wins his battle, clean through on goal. Still has an awful lot to do, but you know, just a great finish for the third, and also a fantastic celebration. Nice for the fans to give Edwards support at the end. Look, whatever my thoughts are about Edwards, I just want him to sort it out. If he sorts it out, and then yeah, fantastic. I'm back with Edwards, full support behind him. But this needs to kickstart our season now. We need to take these performances into our next games because we are against some tough teams now. Our season starts. Don't go back to the old Luton against Sunderland. Please don't. And what I mean by that is the performances which we've seen so far this season. Keep these performances up, what we saw today. We replicate what we did today in majority of our games coming up. In fact, for the rest of the season, we'll climb up that championship table and we'll be floating around those playoff positions. But only if we keep replicating these types of performances which we've seen today, where everyone puts in that 110% work effort, win your battles, be aggressive, play the Luton way. This is what gets us results and why we've been so successful over the last couple of seasons, especially since being a championship club. So yeah, super happy against our rivals. They still can't beat us with our worst start in over 20 years. Happy days. I'm super happy. Onwards and upwards. Tomorrow's video I will talk about this game in a little bit more detail, analysing certain aspects of it, so check out that video. And yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the video comments of this video. I'm so happy. Finally, we're winning games of football again. But yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.